What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So, Gervonta Tank Davis has went to Twitter and said the following things, right? Twitter or X, whatever y'all want to call it, I still call it Twitter. He got on there and he said, get that snack-ish out of boxing. Then he goes on to say, did he or did he not get caught cheating before? Them snack people, right? And who he's referring to, Victor Conte, who's over snack, right? Victor Conte got caught in that whole Balco steroid scandal back in the day. And so he's saying, didn't he get caught with steroids with the whole under the steroid scandal before? Why are y'all trusting people under the snack program in general, right? Then Gervonta Davis says, and Eddie, he's talking about Eddie Hearn, and Eddie was about to let someone fight before, after they caught the dude cheating. What does this have to do with anything? You see, for those who don't know, Devin Haney he's now the face of snack. Him along with Terrence Crawford. And there is a demand for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Devin Haney after Devin Haney's outstanding exemplary performance against Regis Prograis. Gervonta Tank Davis's team is like trying to push the fight off to somebody else. They telling, tell Devin to fight such and such to fight Boots Ennis, etc., etc. And now the general public is wondering, is Tank Davis afraid to fight Devin Haney? So now that Tank is saying this, talking about people on snack, Victor Conte who's over snack being caught cheating before, this doesn't make the fight look good. This doesn't make it look good, that Tank is not afraid of Devin Haney. Do I think Tank is afraid of Devin Haney? No, I don't. But I do feel like he knows that's going to be a tough fight for him. I still got Tank winning that fight because Devin has not shown. I got to see what. I'm not saying he hasn't shown me. I got to see how Devin responds when he gets hit by one of Tank's missiles on one of his hands. He got to show me how he responds to that. But we do know that Devin Haney is a big dude. At 140, he looked outstanding, and we found out he was up in the 160s when he fought Regis Prograis that night. Now, Regis Prograis was like 158 or almost 159 that night as well. So it wasn't like Regis was the super, super smaller guy in that bout. But Devin's a big dude, and he's filling out. When I say that, he's growing into his frame. He's like, 25 now? He's going to grow more. And he seemed to be stronger at 140. I think Tank sees that and is wondering, would he crack under pressure when I hit him? This doesn't look good, though, because he complaining about people being on snack when he's already fought two other opponents who was under the snack program. Who am I talking about? Tank Davis already fought Ryan Garcia, who was under the snack program. He also fought Mario Barrios, who's a snack fighter, who's under the snack program. So why is it a big deal now that people are talking about you fighting Devin Haney? It looks suspicious. They're like Dr. Umar say, that don't sound suspicious? Ain't that suspicious? It does sound like, whoa, wait a minute now, Tank. Wait a minute. Why everybody talking about this whole snack stuff now when you've already fought two dudes under snack? It just seems like he doesn't feel as confident going into a fight with Devin Haney. Now, that doesn't mean he won't beat Devin. I still got him winning the fight now, but shit, I don't know. Devin is gaining ground. And some would argue, many would argue Devin would win that fight because of Devin's skill, his counterpunching abilities, his footwork, how he was pivoting in that ring has gotten better and better since that Lomachenko fight. He's poised. He's patient. He doesn't try to do too much in that ring. His ring IQ is grown and is getting better and better and better. Right? And some people wondering, I don't know, he gaining ground. But it don't make Tank look good. Because you shouldn't be worried about the snack and all that steroids. Them boys not on steroids. I don't think so. I don't think Terrence Crawford is, and I don't think Devin Haney is at all either. So, but it does make him look like he's weary at that fight. And at some point, these two gentlemen are going to have a collision course. Because Tank is going to have to improve his resume. I love watching Tank. I love watching Devin Haney. Love these two fighters. I love them the same. But it's no question Devin Haney has a better resume than Tank. He really does. I mean, beating George Kambosos twice in foreign land, beating Lomachenko, then coming out and beating Regis Prograis, becoming undisputed at 135, then moving up to 140 and becoming a champion, with the real belt. Tank did went up to 40 and got one of them regular titles from Mario Barrios. He didn't fault Rolly Romero. Ryan Garcia was not a champion, even though it was a big draw because of Ryan's social media following. But Ryan ain't better than Devin Haney. Ryan ain't better than Teofimo Lopez. So, I don't even know if Ryan is better. He's stronger. He's stronger for sure, but I don't know if he's better than Shakur right now. So, that shall be seen. But yeah, when you look at it, Devin has a better resume. At some point, they're gonna have to clash. Now, Tank has come out and said, basically made it seem like he want to fight. He ready to fight Devin now. Because Devin like, listen, I'm free. What's up with it? Let's get in the ring. Let's scrap. Tank making it seem like he all for it, small forward. We shall see. But I don't like him acting like, like Snack and Victor Conte and them is a problem now, because when you was fighting them other guys, it wasn't a problem. I just think now he knows Devin's skill is increasing and Devin is getting more confident. And confidence goes a long way in this boxing game because it's all about the mindset. Now you're seeing momentum swinging in Devin's way. Only way to stop that is for either Devin to lose by the hands of Teofimo Lopez or somebody. And I got him beating Teofimo. I think he's more skilled. I think he's more elusive. I think his footwork is better. I think he's better at everything. Teofimo, he's better at everything than Teofimo outside of power punching. Teo got more power than him, but I think Devin is better at everything else. I think he beats Teofimo. So, yeah, the only way to stop it is try to stop that now. Because if he continues to hold the fight off, Devin is going to get better and better. He's going to grow, and he's going to get into another weight class, and he's going to, you got to make it happen now if you want to stop that young brother's momentum. I'm excited to see that fight. I just hope the day that fight happens that if Devin Haney wins, he is given full credit. I already know Tank is going to be given full credit, especially if there isn't a rehydration clause. But I think a rehydration clause is going to be in there now that they've seen that Devin rehydrated to 160 something. I think they're going to put a rehydration clause in there. But I think the public, the general public, loves watching Tank so much because he delivers those knockouts. So they will be accepting of a victory on his part. You got some people still hollering about the rehydration clause of Ryan Garcia. I think he was going to beat Ryan regardless. But most of the people are like, Tank beat him. Hands down, fair and square. However, if Devin were to beat Tank, I think you're going to have more people complaining about Devin's size. His weight, he was too big. Tank is the little man. They're not going to give him credit because Tank has the pulse of the people because of how exciting his fights are. How exciting his knockouts are. He has the pulse of the American public way more than Devin Haney does. I think Devin gained some ground, but Tank is still the clear-cut favorite when it comes to the American population due to his come-up story. They love a good come-up story, his street background, his street bravado. People believe Tank because they know he comes from Baltimore, Maryland, where he was in group homes. Both of his parents were on drugs. He was in the streets scrapping. Then Adrian Broner found him and brought him to Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? So, yeah, I think people are going to believe. I think because of that story and his street bravado, the rappers love him, all of that, I think they're going to believe Tank, not believe, it's more believable coming from Tank when you see his aggression. You feel like, oh my God, he's fighting for something, as I expressed in the video. And I think Devin he's gonna suffer the Evander Holyfield syndrome. You don't have the pulse of the American public. You're not America's favorite. Even though you're a damn good fighter, a great fighter. Devin's great to me. Tank's great. But I think like Evander Holyfield's greatness was diminished, it's going to be diminished with Devin. If he beats Tank, you're going to still holler about people like, oh, he was a weight bully. He's too big. He's too big for Tank, all of that. Same as, not the same excuses, but excuses were made for Mike Tyson when he lost to Evander Holyfield. Oh, he was never the same after Customado. Mike was on them drugs. He lost focus. Mike was worried about women and Robin Givens. He was never the same after Robin Givens. Like, what the fuck do they got to do with Evander Holyfield? That's not Evander Holyfield's fault, right? You had people hollering, well, Tyson wasn't the same after he got out of jail. But y'all were clamoring for Evander to fight Tyson because y'all said he wasn't the true champion until he beat Tyson. Now when he beats Tyson, now he wasn't the same coming out of jail, even though Mike was a champion, right? You got people, oh, Evander was on steroids. You know, when I promise y'all, steroid testing, drug testing was not enforced in boxing. And you're crazy to believe that Mike Tyson was 100% natural. I don't believe none of these dudes were 100% natural during those days. Because drug testing wasn't enforced. We've seen Roy Jones get busted. They're one of the all-time greats for PEDs. Antonio Tarver. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be for real. But anyway, I think Devin gonna suffer that same syndrome. Also, you know, Evander was headbutting. They try to put that in there. That's why he beat Mike Tyson. No, he was more disciplined. He was more focused. He was the better fighter, more skilled. He was the better champion. He was more resilient. And who's more resilient between Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis? That shall be seen. But, yeah, I don't like Tank's energy and body language the way he's coming off with talking about snack, bro. No, man, don't do that. Because you already got people talking about you shook. And I think they doing him a disservice. Tank ain't no hoe out here. But I do think he sees, hey, man, Devin getting better. And I think he's a little bit weary of it. I don't think he's scared, but I think he feels like now, I think he feels like there's a chance he may be bested. It's a chance. But I think Tank is still confident in himself and his abilities and what he does, which is stop people. We shall see. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace.